My name is Jared Foran. I grew up in, for the most part, Northern California, and I lived part of my life in southern New Jersey, sort of my junior high years, but mostly California. My grandfather was a physician, and I actually lived with him for a few years when I was growing up in New Jersey, and I really looked up to him, and he loved his job, and he loved his patients, and I met a lot of his patients that were really appreciative of him, and it seemed like a pretty interesting thing to do, so I looked into it, and in college, that's what I decided would be the way to go. I went to UC Berkeley for undergraduate, and then I went to Johns Hopkins for medical school, back to California, UC San Diego for residency, and then I spent a year in Chicago for a fellowship. For me, I became clear that I wanted to work with my hands, and then I wanted a field that was more about quality of life for the patients rather than quantity of life. So orthopedic surgery has many different subspecialties. Mine is total joint replacement, and specifically total hip and total knee replacement. So one of the surgeons that I trained with was an extremely innovative surgeon who really pioneered minimally invasive techniques for the knee and really has changed the landscape of how we do knees. And in seeing how well his patients did and using his protocols and his techniques, it was very clear that's how I wanted to do knee replacements. And you take a recovery that can be very long, drawn out and long and difficult, and you can kind of simplify it, make it less painful, less difficult, and with that, patients have a much, much better experience. And Panorama is a very unique situation. We have many different subspecialties, and everybody is really highly trained in what they do. We're very subspecialized, and it's really a great group of physicians that care about their patients. We put the patient experience number one, quality, value, and a good patient experience, and excellent work. And I think while everybody tries to do that, it's a strive for in a lot of practices, it's often falls short of that mark. And Panorama, because of its leadership and its physicians, does a very, very good job of fulfilling that. When I do have spare time, I enjoy outdoor activities. I love to snowboard, I love to hike, I love to mountain bike. I also like to play guitar when I can.